listen you.
We are a group of young musicians who enjoy listening to and playing music. Some of us play in bands, and we hope to keep involved in music, possibly as a career. So we interviewed 4 musicians to get an idea of what it's like to live with music.
Let's make believe or true. Oh, send out a search parties, baby, I got lost in you.
The thing about the Melbourne music scene I've found over the years is that it's so variable. There's every sort of music genre that you can play.
When I was starting out in the 80s, which is a long time ago, like I said, music was huge. There was 300 bands playing every Friday night in Melbourne, so there was a lot of work. The breadth and depth of the musical pool of people, you know, the number of people who are great players and the amount of styles of music that Melbourne musicians tackle really well.
It's probably the healthiest music scene in Australia, I'd say, and it's very supportive. Musicians are really supportive of each other.
You've got thousands of music venues and different bands playing every night.
That's the great thing, I think, about living in Melbourne, that there's just a really vibrant, varied musical culture. The problem is that, like most musicians in the world, it's very hard to make a living from it, from solely playing music.
What if I couldn't put one foot in front of the other? Would anyone notice me?
It's always challenging for a musician to get gigs, and that's why it is hard to make a living full time.
I still say to my wife, you know, it's lucky we're not nervous sort of people, because you never look that far ahead as far as your job security goes.
You also get work when, you know, bands are playing live, and you might be doing the lighting, you might be the sound engineer for, you know, a group that tours big bands. Obviously you can make money there.
And you know, everyone can record at home and stuff now, so a lot of people, you can have product. And when I was starting out, you had to, if you wanted to record, you had to go to a studio and pay thousands of dollars.
If I've got 1,000 tracks to work with on a digital recording, then I just don't know when to stop, you know? The fact that it's only 4 tracks means that you have to be really inventive and creative with how you're going to get your full sound out of those 4 tracks. It gives you a set of boundaries, I guess, that then you can try and break.
A lot of musicians make their living by teaching.
And the best thing about having teachers, I guess, was I always got frustrated with what they were teaching me, and you'd sort of rebel against that. Then I was just excited to try and make up something of my own. So I think that was what really sort of encouraged my songwriting, was breaking away from what I was meant to be doing, or what the teachers wanted me to do. You know, if you're not challenging yourself, taking risks every night on stage, then there's no point in doing it. So
I've been lost in you, lost in you. I've been lost in you. I've been lost